YouTubers, boom, I'm back. I'm gonna keep on with the greatness guide. Culture is king. At the leadership training program, no, we won't. Yeah, your culture tells your people what's acceptable and important. But again, culture, we have to be careful because of the word cult in culture. So it's always associated with some kind of cult. But your culture lets people know what your organization values: honesty, innovation, unending improvement, wowing customers, collaboration, candor, and so on. One of your most sustainable competitive advantage will be developing what I call culture of leadership. Yeah, that's a good culture. Culture of leadership. The 5 best ways to build culture are as follows. Rituals. Yeah, I like the cult in culture. Yeah, maybe we can be careful with it, but also not too careful at the same time, because there is something there also. The most companies like Dell and Google and Southwest Airlines and Apple and Walmart have something in common with cults. They have unique rituals like 7 a.m. team huddles or Friday afternoon pizza parties to promote team bonding. Rituals shape culture and keep it special. For sure it's gonna keep it special. Celebration. John Abel, founder of the multi-billion-dollar Boston Scientific, once told me over dinner that you get what you celebrate. Powerful idea. When you see someone living the values your culture stands for, make them a public hero. Behavior that gets rewarded is behavior that gets repeated. Catch people doing good. Yeah, catch people doing good. Beautiful. I'm sitting on the rock on the river. That's mine now. 2 feet in the water in the river. Been waiting for this all winter. Now it's finally here, finally arrived. And it's a beautiful day. The sun is shining. Yeah, once again. The sun is shining. Conversation. Your people become what the leaders talk about. To get your vision and values into your people's art, you need to be talking about that stuff constantly. Patience and consistent action. I said it once, more than once. Powerful the current. Powerful the current, eh? Let the love flow like the water flow down the river. Yeah, so conversation. Your people become what the leaders talk about. To get your vision and values into your people's art, you need to be talking about that stuff constantly. At employee gathering, at your weekly meeting, during your daily huddles, and at the water cooler. You need to evangelize what you stand for constantly. What you stand for constantly. It is in his excellent book, Winning, Jack Welch said that he spent so much time evangelizing GE's mission that he could call his people at 3 in the morning and a half asleep. They could restate it. And half asleep, they could restate it. It's not that cold, the water. It's not that bad. On the rock. I like the sound of the water. It's very calming. Storytelling, training. A mission critical focus to build culture is employee development. If you agree that your organization number 1 resources is your people, then it only makes sense to invest significantly in developing your number one resource. But some employers see the importance of developing the human resources, but some don't. Like, it's not given to every employer. Some are more conscious than others also. Some are just, I think, more conscious than others, and that makes them stand out for sure. People want to go to work each day and feel they are part of a community. For sure, if you go to work and you feel like you are part of the enterprise you work for, come on, it's very gratifying. I always like to be valued in my workplace. Like, you know, living the dream. You could easily keep a job all your life and still live the dream. Like I say, most of the dream is happening here and now. So if you're in touch with the here and now, you're in the dream of the Creator, with all the beauty that surrounds us. Just stick around. Tell me this is not paradise. Where are you gonna find it? If you don't find paradise here, where you want to find it? Just sometimes the vibrations of people make it. But by chance, nature has very, very uplifting vibe, and the sun is shining, and you know, there is beauty all around us, and so much things to look for and to live for. But most of us are missing the point. That's why sometimes I feel a bit, not a bit weird, but your schedule doesn't lie. There's an old phrase that says, what you're doing speaks so loudly, I cannot hear what you are saying. You can say that your primary value involves putting your family first. But if time with your family is not all over your schedule, then the truth of the matter is that your family life isn't your priority. Most people, that's the case of most people, and they say, oh, my priority in life is my family. I want to have a good relationship with my children and stuff, and most of them do not even take time to give to the family. Like I say, I prefer be here with Gavin and making videos here outside with Gavin than be with the people that just gossip or talk about nonsense. Like, to me, it's much more uplifting coming here and with Gavin, pass time with him, pass time with Abby. But Abby is because my two other are getting a bit older too. But Gavin's my youngest, he's 10. So I always like passing time with him, for sure. And he likes passing time with me. He told me this morning I was his best friend. So, Daddy, you're my best friend. So that's great, Gavin. But you're gonna have to make friends soon. Yeah, you can say that being in world class physical condition is another top value, but if you don't see 5 or 6 workouts etched into your weekly schedule, then the reality to be confronted is that your health just isn't as important as you profess it to be. Many people will project the idea that their health is very important, but they do nothing. It's like they do very little to. Hey, I'm here. Yeah, they do very little to even. No, it's not hard. Me, I train. I try to get on my bike at least half an hour per day. Sometimes it's way more than that, but I go with what my knee allows me to do too. Like, I have a big knee pain, so I go with what. But I don't let my knee pain stop me from moving. Like, it's part of the healing also. Moving is part of the healing. No, it's not by staying stationary and sedentary that you're gonna get more healthy, or that you're gonna get rid of your pains. You get rid of pain a lot by moving, by exercising, and that's what every time you have a recovery, in a way, they tell you to move. the best thing. But if you just talk about it and don't do nothing, it won't happen for you.